Hi, welcome to Learn IT with Mr. P. I hope this YouTube channel is useful for you and will show you some of the tools and techniques you'll need to learn how to use networks, operating systems, and Linux, among other topics. Today we're going to go over the ping command, P-I-N-G. It is perhaps the most fundamental and useful tool in your beginner's toolbox for understanding how your computer is working, how it communicates over the internet, and diagnosing some problems. So let's dive right in, and I'm going to start using ping to what's called the loopback or test address. This is going to be the same on any computer that you will see. So here I'm logged in to my computer, and I'm going to type in the word ping, and I'm going to type in 127.0.0.1, and then hit enter. You'll see that it's receiving some information. The computer is basically telling us that, hey, I can see this IP address, Internet Protocol address. I'm going to hit Control C to stop it. Now, on every computer that's out there, pretty much by default, 127.0.0.1 only exists as a test or loopback. So if you have this on your computer, it's not essentially a real IP address. It's just one that's local to the computer, a loopback test. So you can see actually by using this command that the software is running correctly, that I can use the ping, my IP stack is loaded correctly on this computer's network card. Now I'm going to ping a real IP address. I'm going to ping the local IP address. This I looked up earlier, and I will have other videos that will show you how to use other utilities to figure this out. But I'm going to ping myself, and I'm going to get exactly the same kind of return. So again, the computer is telling me that I can see that address, I can receive information from it. I'm going to Control C. And this time I'm going to pick a real IP address. And I always tell people that you can use 8.8.8.8, which is Google's DNS or domain naming server, as a great way to check to see if you can actually see outside your own local network. So this ping command we're going to do now is we're going to actually send a signal over the internet, and it's going to come back and tell us how long it took to receive it. As you can see in the earlier display, we have something that says time equals. That's in milliseconds, and it's always 0.029, 0.030, 0.027. It's very, very fast. When I ping outside of my own internal network, my own card or my own internal network, the time will be a lot longer. That could be very useful if you're looking for diagnosing some issues where your communications are not working properly. So I'm going to now ping 8.8.8.8. Again, these are always just good numbers to use just for our own purposes of learning how to use the command and for testing. I'll hit enter. And I'm receiving right now over the internet live packets of data from 8.8.8.8. And I'll continue doing this until I hit Control C. Now you can see, I'll let the screen not fill up, but I was getting 0.026, 0.023 millisecond response times. Now that I'm actually traversing the internet to wherever this 8.8.8.8 is located, my time is 23.5, 13.4, 14.7. The latency, or the time it takes for me to send that signal and receive it, is a little longer, which does make sense because I'm going out through my internet service provider, through the network somewhere, but it's still rather quick. If I was not getting a reply, if it was getting timeout, or sometimes you'll see ampersand, 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 that means its communicating is not taking place and there's something you have to diagnose. One other thing you can do also with the ping command is you can ping an actual World Wide Web server, if you know what it is, but I'll just do www.apple.com. And now you see the information is a little bit different. I'm getting information about where this is being deployed. I see Akamai Technologies, which is kind of a cool thing. I'm learning about where that website is hosted. Again, this is very good for information if you're doing any kind of cybersecurity. You want to learn about your packets traveling, where they are located. And I get back here information that how many packets were sent, how many received. I see that I have 0 packet loss. I have a clean signal. And again, my time is under 10 to 9 milliseconds. Your ping command on your computer may look a little different depending if it's Windows or Macintosh or the different versions of Linux, but the ping command will work pretty much the same on everywhere. So check back later and I will show you some more options for using the ping command. And like and subscribe my channel too, please.